So you guys seem to really love these types of videos where I just explore different areas of the community, give you a little bit of commentary on them, let you know what kind of neat stores exist, great places to eat, all that sort of stuff. And this video is going to be exactly that. So where I find myself right now, I'm in Grandview Corners, and there's going to be a three-part video series on the Grandview Corners area because there's kind of three main areas that are really worth you knowing about. Where you find me today, I'm in what I'm calling Grandview Corners South. There's going to be Grandview Corners North, which is kind of across the street. We're also going to go into an area called Morgan Crossing, which is really right beside. But there's so much to explore in this area. There's so many cool things to experience, places to eat, as I said. And I just want to make sure that you know all about the community that you might one day call home. So I'm going to tour you through what I'm calling Grandview Corners South, and you can see exactly what's in here. So I guess to start, that's a BCAA insurance and auto service building. You know, they got a bunch of bays there, and that's where they fix cars. But let me flip the camera around here, and I'm going to show you all this other cool stuff that's going on.
You only get one chance to buy or sell your next home. Let's get it right.
So I'm just kind of at the east end of the parking lot here, and there's the Dollarama, which you need a good Dollarama in every neighborhood, of course, right? Like, yeah, that's where you get all those random things that are so hard to find for whatever reason. And everybody loves a good dollar store. There's Party City. Now, my understanding is that these guys actually went under it. I don't want to spread rumors here, but that's what I certainly thought was the case. But if you are looking, I guess they didn't. But if you want to go anywhere for like Halloween stuff, any party-related stuff, stagettes, birthday parties, any kind of party that you are wanting to do, you want to check out Party City. I don't know if it's a BC only company, but it's a really fun store to go with the kids. Now, I am about to walk past my favorite restaurant in all of South Surrey. And when I say my favorite restaurant, I don't say that lightly. There are some unbelievable restaurants in South Surrey and White Rock. In fact, there's some unbelievable places in this neighborhood that me and my family come to frequently. We come here all the time. But let me show you my favorite restaurant. I'm going to tell you what you need to get. And there it is, Afghan Kitchen. Now, why is it my favorite? Well, if you are a follower of our channel, you've heard that I am vegan, and I used to actually eat here when I used to eat meat as well. They've got unbelievable vegan options or plant-based options that you can certainly get as well. Now, it's pretty neat in there. I'm not gonna go point the camera in the window. You'll have to kind of explore, check out their website. But the food here, I would describe it almost like Indian food, but like with different spices, but like just crazy flavorful. And it's really a neat local success story. And the reason it is because they've opened multiple locations all over the Lower Mainland. So definitely check them out. But this is the OG, this is the original. They've got a beautiful bar in there too. I don't know if you can see through the window, but if you're gonna eat anywhere in South Surrey and you're just coming down for the day, come check out my friends at Afghan Kitchen. So we're gonna cover some of this stuff in a moment here. What I'm gonna show you now, right across the road, for lack of a better term, you got A&W, obviously, so amazing. You got the Fido store. There's always cell phone stores and banks absolutely everywhere, of course, right? We're in British Columbia. You got this Morgan Nail and Spa. I can't say I've been there. Big Star Sandwich, which is one of my favorite sandwich places to go ever. I believe it's the number 33, is the best sandwich on the entire menu. It is vegan though, so I guess you know, if you're watching this and you're not vegan, you might get some meat options, but I love this place. And they always got on the TV, Chive TV, and it's like one of those like shows where they're showing like skateboarders falling and stuff like that all the time, which is obviously super entertaining. Bone and Biscuit. This is a really neat kind of little niche. I don't know if it's a chain or whatnot, but it's a pet store that's got just really cool, I don't know if I'd say high-end stuff, but it feels high-end anyways in it. But they just got really like kind of nice stuff that, you know, maybe is a little bit harder to find for pets and whatnot. Now, up above the Bone and Biscuit, right here, I'm gonna kind of zoom out here. You can see there's a Club 16 Fitness, so that occupies a lot of the top area of this building. And the whole kind of claim to fame for Club 16, if you're unfamiliar, Club 16 is named after, well, there you go, Trevor Linden, who was a famous Vancouver Canuck and actually worked for the Canucks head office as well. And their whole claim to fame is 16 bucks a month to have a really great workout experience in a nice gym. So I don't know if they're still offering $16 a month. You'd have to go visit them, I guess, to check it out. But that's been there for a couple years now. So it's pretty popular. Now, what do we have across the street? Well, let's kind of meander over here. Maybe I'll show you that. She's Fit. That's kind of a play on the Trevor Linden Fitness. It's kind of under the same brand and whatnot, but it's just for women. So if you're looking for like a more private area to work out in, it's certainly a good option. And we'll go look at some of that other stuff in a moment here, but let's take a look over here. Fatburger. I don't know if Fatburger's not only in BC, but if you want like the most amazing burger that's like greasy with like way too many french fries that come with it and it tastes unbelievable, Fatburger is where people go for that. There's an Envision right there, or a Prospera, pardon me, that's right there. So let's kind of continue down here because there is some really, really good restaurants that you're gonna wanna know about. I Am Pho Vietnamese Noodle House. Let's walk over here and see if we can get some pictures of the food because I know they've got menus on the wall. And this place is always jumping. It's always so busy. So if you like Vietnamese food, like just look at some of this stuff. I love Vietnamese food. They've even got some veggie options and whatnot, and really reasonable. Like if you're just coming for a quick lunch sort of thing. It looks really, really nice inside too, so you could certainly check that out. What a beautiful day, eh? It's nice. So this place right here, I want to make sure I get the name right, so I'm going to go a little bit closer here, but my wife and I often come here when we're looking for Indian food. It's called the Curry Lounge. They've got a really nice patio. The food is just unbelievable. They've got really good cocktails. Non-alcoholic cocktails as well. My wife's kind of in a non-alcoholic kick right now, so but nonetheless, it's really, really nice inside, and the food is unbelievable. We often will get takeout from here, and they don't have a menu posted, doesn't look like, so I can't recall my favorites, but if you want to go in there 2 to 5 for a happy hour, go ahead, go for it. There's our hours of operation. Now, across the road here, I'm going to zoom in so you can see what we're looking at. So you got the blonde hair, I can't remember the name, sorry, blonde, I apologize, but kind of a ladies' hair salon just over there. You got the barber shop right there, Donaire Fair, that's pretty popular, especially for a quick lunch. Another cell phone store, Freedom Mobile, and Specsavers Glasses. So there you go, that's what's over there. Now most of the stuff we kind of frequent is over here, so we're gonna keep on going. This is new, I guess counting soon, so, cannabis store. I guess City of Surrey is now allowing that because that wasn't happening for absolutely forever. So you can go check that out if you're interested. Popeyes, local BC staple. This is where you come to get all your supplements if you're into exercising and whatnot, or have special nutrition needs. But this is where I go to get all my stuff, and they've got Popeye bucks that you get when you buy things, and they give away a ton of free stuff too. So it's really quite nice. Nice place to shop, and the staff are always really helpful, really friendly. Westland Insurance, great insurance company. That's who we recommend all of our clients to. They're super helpful. I got my own house insurance with them as well. Now, this BarBurrito here, these guys just opened, and I got to admit, I have not been in there yet. And who doesn't like a good burrito? Monsters don't like good burritos, right? So, this is a chain. I have been to the different chain ones before, but this one actually just opened its doors not too long ago. So, now, 2 of my favorite restaurants to frequent. Brown's Social House. I'm pretty sure Brown started in British Columbia. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm pretty confident that is the case. So here's the scoop. With Brown's, if you've ever eaten in some of these other British Columbia restaurants, it's kind of adjacent to like a Cactus Club or an Earl's. In fact, there's an Earl's just across the street on the Grandview Corners kind of north area that I was talking about. But, similar kind of style food, kind of American, like higher end pubby type food, but always good. They've got good deals on like stuff like beers. They've got great deals on appetizers, just really, really good food, and definitely a place that you should check out. And the patio is like really, really nice too. Let me show you. So there you go. It's just got like a really beautiful patio. And this is a pretty busy intersection here, but you don't really notice it from the patio. So It's a nice place to go sit and have like a nice cold beer. And right beside it, another one of our favorites. So these guys, it's a pizza place. They've got other stuff other than pizza. And they've got a great patio too. We've sat out here many times, but probably one of my favorite pizzas in the entire area. So they've got some vegan options called Liberty Kitchen. It's kind of neat inside too. It's like a higher end kind of pizza place. So if you're ever interested in coming for a nice slice, I would definitely recommend coming here. Again, it's kind of got that like Cactus Clubby type vibe to it. A little bit higher end, quite nice inside. I love these window decals too. They just kind of look old school and cool, right? So, oh, and I'm gonna do them justice here. There's the blonde loft. Blonde loft, I don't know how well you can see that, but unfortunately I haven't frequented there as I don't need their services. As I go more gray though, maybe I do. We'll see. So let's keep going here. This is a big restaurant, so you're gonna see it kind of take up a lot of space here. I'm gonna jet into the parking lot. I better watch out for cars. Let's go this way. So we got our local Starbucks, one of many. Nice patio out here. And that's a really nice one. It's always quite busy. So if you ever want Starbucks, that's where you're gonna wanna go. Now, one of the things I love about this parking lot, I'm gonna show you something here really cool, is the fact that if you've got an electric car, you've got some options. And that, for the very reason, is because there is a ton of superchargers here. So you've got Tesla Superchargers. There's a few locations actually in South Surrey. Well, actually, there's only 2 right now. But this is one of the locations. I'm going to walk over to the Superstore parking lot here. And you've got not only the Tesla Superchargers, you've got quite a few of them, but you've also got kind of those BC Hydro Superchargers, I guess they're maybe called, where if you've got a non-Tesla branded car, you can certainly, you know, make access of those and whatnot as well. So I'll show you a little bit about what that looks like right here. So there you go. So you can see, maybe they're kind of behind these trees here, but there is a ton of them here. And this is the one location that's usually quite empty. So there's some down in the Save on Foods in the South Point shopping area, which we'll do a tour of one day. That's where the other ones are, but they are usually way, way busier. And there is the BC Hydro ones. So I'm also not going to cross the street here today, but I am going to let you know that there is a whole other area over here. And you might not be able to see it behind the trees, but there is a Walmart across the street. So this always is super, super busy. And rumor has it, on this side of the Walmart, they're gonna be opening up a really big gym because they had some open area that never was really getting fully used. So that's the word on the street, but we'll certainly have to see what happens. Now, a couple other things. As I look down here, there is a lot more stores down in that area. There's banks and food and all this great stuff. There's a Best Buy and whatnot. So if you're ever exploring the area, you don't want to discount that. But just to keep this video short, I don't want to have you spend all the time with me walking down there. So let's talk about what we're looking at now. So right now I am walking towards the Superstore. So you got a Walmart behind me, you got a Superstore here, and over in the Morgan Crossing area, you've also got a Thrifty Foods. So like access to groceries in the Grandview neighborhood is so easy, and you've got like super big box store options, and then you've got like Thrifty Foods, which tends to maybe have like a little bit nicer of like, I don't know, like produce and maybe cuts of meat. And I don't want to say that Superstore and Walmart aren't maybe good, but Thrifty Foods is maybe just like a higher end type thing. So you'll see that in one of the other videos, but let me flip the camera around here. I'm going to show you some other stuff. All right, so Shoppers Drug Mart. I don't know if they're just a BC store too. I don't think that to be true, but this is one of the better Shoppers Drug Marts just because it's huge. You can see the Superstore in the background. Now, fun fact for you too, you can see these power lines here. So just over in the distance here, kind of on the other side of the power lines, that's where the new Costco is going to be opening up. So it's a ways out. It's not something that's going to be happening for a while, but it is something that's going to be on the way. So keep an eye out for that. All right, let's see what else we got here. Huge parking lot for this Superstore. In fact, there's actually parking down below it as well. So like you never struggle to get parking here, especially if it's like raining and stuff like that. That's really nice to go park in, and it's usually half empty. So go check it out. Now, what do we got here? We got Aurora Skin and Laser Clinic. I haven't been there, but I probably should go. As I age, I look like an old baseball mitt. We've got Sparkle Dental Spa. Never had the pleasure of meeting the people there, but maybe one day. Notary Public. So I've actually worked with those guys before. They helped me with one of my investment properties, really nice people. They've helped a lot of clients of ours. And if you've been paying attention at home, you can kind of see that we are back at the A&W. This one's a newer one. This is all of the newer area, of course, but this one's a little bit newer, pretty nice inside. And I guess I'll wrap this up too by just showing you a couple things across here. So you got Pulse Physio right there. They've made a pretty good name for themselves in the community. So if you need any services from Pulse Physio, you could certainly check them out. And there's two other ones here. So this Chutney Indian Grill is really good, like a fast foodie type place. So you can kind of just go in. It's almost like making a burrito at like a burrito place, where they've got all these pre-cooked options ready to go, and they'll make you plates and burritos and bowls and stuff. And it's really good, super, super flavorful. So if you have an opportunity to go check that out, you definitely want to. And then a Canadian staple, you've got Panago. Always good pizza, right? So that is your tour of what I am calling Morgan Crossing South. So again, don't forget there's some more stuff over there by the Walmart, by the Best Buy, a few restaurants that you're gonna wanna check out, a few kind of service stores and whatnot. But for the bulk, this is a really busy area. This is where a lot of people come to do their day-to-day shopping, to go get groceries, to go grab a quick bite to eat, quick lunch, that sort of thing. So a couple of my favorites in this very area. And make sure, if you haven't had a chance to do so yet, there's a couple things I'll just fill you in on. Number one, we just started a big Instagram channel where we're doing a ton of short videos, all with local South Surrey and White Rock content. So if you are enjoying this YouTube channel strictly for the local content, you're gonna wanna check that out, because we're posting things on there that we are not actually posting on our YouTube channel. So we'll make sure that's linked below in the description of this video. And I would just add that you're gonna wanna make sure you subscribe. If you wanna see the other kind of tours of the area like this, have a little bit of the commentary, and get a little bit of an idea of what's going on in the area, and maybe some of the local news and all that sort of stuff, and places to go eat, and the little hot spots and all that sort of thing, this is where you're gonna get it. So don't forget to subscribe. Hey, let me know if I missed anything in this video, comment below, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, cheers.